Reporting live. There is a cool breeze in the air. There are pumpkins back at Whole Foods and Sprout, and pumpkin drinks are back. You know what that means? Book shopping. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're back. This has become an annual thing at this point where I go fall book shopping, and it's so fun because if you guys didn't see, I did a post like a few days ago and I asked you guys to give me fall book recommendations, and I made a list, compiled the ones that sounded interesting to me, the ones that made me a little nervous to read because they were like very spooky. Let's go in. This is so weird because I just had a moment of realization that I've shopped at this Barnes & Noble like plenty of times before. It was the first time I've done fall book shopping in here, and so just for some reason I'm like having imposter syndrome, and I'm like, I don't know where anything is. I don't know what to think right now. I don't know how to free think. Like, someone tell me what to do. It's like a sensory thing too. I love that. I love that. I love that. It feels like a brown paper bag. This looks insane. Wait, what? Wait, what?
They're just doing new special editions of
Oh, this feels like it's like hundreds of dollars. It feels like gold. I don't know how to explain that, but like it feels heavy plated. Find a corner so I can like stab the straw in. I just feel like this isn't the right section for it. I love your shirt. Oh. That is amazing. It said people 1 star. Blueberry cobbler matcha. Dash of the blueberry cobbler. Whoa, that's good today. First book, I think it is actually YA, which I have not read YA in a long time. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I think I'm gonna look for this first book right now called The 13th Tale. This is now tradition at this point, but starting last year, I started sharing my fall album with you guys, and it's called Autumn in a Small Town. Last year, I only had it up for 24 hours, and it has 171 saves, 8 hours of music. Like, I love this playlist. I think it is like the perfect fall playlist in my opinion. I will put the link in the description for my autumn playlist. Okay, time to go find some books. Yes, we got a picture. Okay. I don't know what genre this is, so we're just gonna have to try and find it, I think. It's either mystery or general fiction.
If it doesn't tell you the genre, most likely the best place to start is general fiction. So
I would agree.
happy book shopping.
I don't see it. I want to read this so badly. It's not fall vibes though. Leo, not today. S's. What was her name? Setterfield?
Yeah, I think so.
Setterfield. Last one available. People are gonna get so annoyed with me. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, this sounds so good. I feel like this is the perfect way to start off this video. Basically, this is about an author who is very reclusive and has written a whole series where it sounds like she's kind of fashioned it to be like alternative stories of her story, and she finally decides to divulge like all of the information about her past as she's getting old. Ends up calling on Margaret, who is a young biographer troubled by her own painful story, and she is actually so mesmerized by this author's stories that she's told. It says, by the author's tale of gothic strangeness featuring the beautiful and willful Isabel, the feral twins Adeline and Emmeline. That's so cute. A ghost, a governess, a garden, and a devastating fire together confront the ghosts that have haunted them while becoming finally transformed by the truth themselves. Might be the first one. This looks so so perfect for fall. Oh, nope. Couldn't be me. Fantasy is always perfect for fall. Like, you can never go wrong. So many of you have been telling me to read Assistant to the Villain. I do have it. I just haven't read it yet, but I will. I've never seen these. It looks like cozy fantasy, but I might be wrong. They must have done new covers because I've literally never seen those before. Wait, what? I would have bought that. Princess of Potential. They look so cute. And they have a cat, and one of them's musically inclined. She's a princess of potential. He's a prince. The Princess of Potential. She could be the princess. Please tell me they didn't fall. I'm scared. I can't see. I can't see that. I can't see up there. What if I hurt someone?
Yeah.
Is it time? Should I get it? For my birthday. It's my birthday gift to me.
Winter's coming.
My birthday is October 6th. And this will be up like, I think, like a week or so before. So it's like a birthday gift to me.
Yeah.
But I already have it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You already have it.
But I don't have the big one.
You don't have the big floppy.
Which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
All along. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, thank you for the recommendation. I am back. I have quite the fall haul. Despite my desire for it to be fall right now, it definitely is not. It's probably in the 90s right now. I cannot wear that sweater any longer. It's time to get into the haul. I got so many books I'm excited to read, and I was thinking about it. This book haul is so different from last year's fall book haul, and I think the books I got then align with my taste so well, but I also stepped out and branched out with some new books like Dark Academia and some other books that later on became some of my favorite books, like The Secret History, The Maidens, just a couple off the top of my mind. But this year I dabbled in a lot of different things, and I'm really excited. I think you guys are gonna be shocked for me, honestly, but I kind of wanted to branch out and take a little bit of risks here. So the first book that I got that you guys actually didn't see because I had to order this online is called The Undead Fox of Deadwood Forest, and look how whimsical this looks. I love the cover, and I love how small it is. Like, it just fits in my hand so perfectly. This has like 4.4 stars on Goodreads and has about 900 and something ratings. So I thought I would give it a try. Like, usually I would think about reading a book like this. Actually, I wouldn't even think about reading a book like this, to be honest. This book sounds insane. Like, yes, this is a fantasy, but there's also grief in there. I think there's like some ghosts. It's very much so a good fall read. So as you can tell, the characters are animals. So this fox, her name's Claire, and she's not quite dead and not quite alive. And basically what she does is guide souls, I think, to like their final resting place. And it's also interesting because the world reflects that as well. It's also in a perpetual state of not quite dead, not quite alive. So it's constantly in a fall season. Then there's this huge badger. Her name is Ginger Snipes, and she ends up knocking on Claire's door and is unable to be ushered into the afterlife. And there's this huge mystery that gets unveiled, and it is threatening the balance of the living and the dead as they know it. And they go on this treacherous journey. Apparently, there is like a character that ends up giving a prophecy. When I heard that, I was like, wait, this sounds so interesting. And I thought, why not give this one a shot. And even if not, like, looks so cozy. Julie Berry has a blurb on the back, and I read Lovely War by her. It's right there. And so I thought, you know what? Just another reason to buy this book. Also a grim tale. So if you're into that and you've been wanting to read something like this for fall, then you should definitely pick it up, or you can just watch my other videos and you'll see me read it. The next book that I got that actually you guys didn't see because I ordered it in advance, If It Makes You Happy. Actually, a few of these books I was influenced by Darling Desi to pick up and read. I love her channel so much, and actually she is the reason that I even started to make a shift and start talking more about books on my channel. She actually does not love contemporary romance. She gave this 6 stars. This one sounds like my literal perfect romance book because it's like all of the things that encompass rom-com movies from the 90s that we know and love in early 2000s. Sounds like it's that in book form. My new next door neighbor Cliff seems to have every single thing figured out. Small town golden boy? Check. Single dad extraordinaire? Check. I, on the other hand, didn't at all have anything figured out. I didn't think taking over my mom's dream bed and breakfast in Copper Run, Vermont was going to be easy. It should be a good place to heal after my divorce, but apparently my scones belong in the garbage with my small talk skills, as pointed out by none other than Cliff. He's giving Luke Danes vibes. Okay. Cliff is inescapable. He knows exactly what people need always. His charm, the way he wears flannel, yeah. Even his pastries making what's happening to my brain? Even his pastries make not wanting to be friends with Cliff and his daughters pretty hard. Friends? I can make friends. That's safe. Except I'm leaving in 3 months to pass the in off to my little sister and get the promotion in Seattle I've been working toward. So ask me why I'm thinking about kissing my hot neighbor. It says, get comfy with this cozy slow burn romance set in the autumnal glow of 1997 small town Vermont. And I'm so excited about this. I love small town romance books. I also love like big city romance books, but especially for the fall time. And this cover is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Next book I got, you guys already saw me talk about, so I'm not going to bore you by talking about it again, but it is The 13th Tale, which also Darling Desi was talking about, and I have never read the Seven Husbands of 11, wait, the Husbands of 11, The Secret Husbands of Evelyn Hugo? Is that what it's called? The 11 Husbands? The 7 Husbands of 11? What's happening? Apparently it's got a similar vibe to that book, and I'm sure when I was reading it you guys were probably thinking the same thing. I have not read that book. I honestly don't have a desire to, so I think this one I will give a try and just see if I like it. Before I carry on to the next stack of books that I have, you guys know I always ask you this: what books from this haul do you want to see me read in a reading vlog coming up? Because I have some really exciting videos and I just want to know which ones you want to see first so that I can prioritize those. One book I was thinking about reading, If It Makes You Happy, in an interesting vlog I'm gonna have coming up here soon, where I'm only gonna be reading one book actually for that video more than likely. If you see a video coming up that you're like, oh, this is a little unusual for Ashlynn, just know I'm probably reading this book in it. So if you're interested in that, then definitely that's the video that it'll be in. Next book that I got, I am so excited. I have been wanting to get this since it came out, but I waited to go book shopping with you guys. I got Fearful, which is yet another novella in the Powerless trilogy. This is the novella that comes after the whole trilogy is complete, so I've already read it all. I am able to just jump right into this one, and I loved her other novella, Fearful. That one, wait, no. Powerful. That one was so beautiful, it actually made me cry. So I'm very excited to see what she does with this. There were some things at the end of the last book where I was like, hey, that's interesting, because some things were kind of left a little bit up in the air, a little open-ended. I was thinking that maybe she was gonna do something, and then she confirmed it, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. The next book I got is called The Executioners 3, And this cover is just the perfect fall book. This is so fun because I think in the past years when I've gone fall book shopping, I don't usually find books that actually look like they encompass the whole fall vibes, and all of these for the most part pretty much do. They're actual fall books, and I am very excited about this one. On the pages it says take heed, and it's sprayed almost like it's digitalized text. Do you guys see that too? That's what it looks like to me. There's a map that is just so autumnal and very gothic, and I am actually really loving it. Oh, whoa, wait, that's so freaking cool. I love books. So excited about this one. So basically this is young adult mystery, thriller, paranormal, horror. I'm very excited to read a young adult book like this because I am not a horror fan. I do love Stephen King's books, and I mean those are very much so horror, but I feel like I really understand what I'm getting into, so I feel kind of more comfortable as opposed to just other horror. Like, I get very spooked very easily and uncomfortable. So basically the main character, her name's Freddie. One night she hears screaming coming from the woods, so she calls the cops, but she doesn't realize that it was literally half of her rival school just partying and having fun, and half of them literally got arrested. She feels so guilty about this until the next day they find a body in the woods where this happened. The cops have kind of just ruled it out as a suicide, but she is obsessed with like X-Files, I think true crime stuff, so to her, she knows that her radar is a little bit off and that there has to be more to this story. And the school where half of the students got arrested have been in a rivalry for 20 years, and they just do pranks on each other, and she's never been involved in them until now. And as more pranks start to unfurl, more bodies start to show up. There's also romance in this, and I think one of the popular kids at this rival school, he kind of has his eyes set on Freddie and is wanting to like seek her with these pranks and stuff. And so I know that there's a romance in this book too, and I'm assuming it's with them, but this is where the supernatural element comes in. So apparently there are these poems that start to resurface, and they're poems from the Executioner's 3. I don't know how, but the main character knows that it's seeming supernatural. I think that there's also a blood curse with the Executioner's 3, and so she's wondering if that's tied to the murders, and it's almost like warning signs. So I'm very excited to read this. The next book that I got is actually a book that I've been highly anticipating, and I'm so excited to read it. It's Ellen Hildebrand's new book that she co-wrote with her daughter. Her daughter's name is Shelby Cunningham. This is just such a cute cover. It's called The Academy. Is that real? Did I get a signed copy? Is this real? So basically this book is set at a boarding school, and there's a lot of mystery around how the boarding school has jumped in its ranking as one of the best. I think like, yeah, the #2 boarding school in the country does not seem to be worthy of that title, just based off of like how the school looks, how the school runs, and the dorms, the sports teams, like even the students and their priorities. There's a lot of confusion around that. But then there's a new app that's introduced on campus called ZipZap, and there are scandalous things that are being posted there exposing students, teachers, like no one is safe. It just sounds fun, honestly. It's set in New England, which I love. I could see why she would do so well doing that in a school setting. Another fall book, and this one was heavily recommended to me, and so many of the other books that you guys recommended I was looking for and could not find them at my Barnes & Noble, which was so strange. But this one, it took a while, but we found it, and it's called Falling Like Leaves by Misty Wilson. Lynn Painter has a blurb. Wait, that's so exciting. I feel like we're getting fed with all of the fall romances this year. Look how cute this is, and then look at the sprayed edges. The blurb on the back. Perfect for anyone who starts up their annual Gilmore Girls rewatch at the first sign of fall. That That's me. This is also YA, you guys. And that makes me excited because hopefully this is going to be a closed door romance. The main character, it's her senior year of high school and she's moving from Manhattan to Bramble Falls, Connecticut. And I don't know if that's a real place in Connecticut. I need to look that up. She ends up seeing her used to be best friend and first kiss. His name is Cooper and he's now the local barista and he has completely grown up and glowed up, as she says. He wants nothing to do with her. And so then there's this local Falling Leaves Festival. It's a month-long tourist attraction run by the main character's aunt, celebrating everything autumn. She's just getting dragged to every single event and she keeps running into him over and over again. But the longer that she's staying there, her feelings are changing on leaving. I don't know, this one just sounds like a really cute and fun fall romance. I'm so excited to read all of these. This is like one of my favorite hauls I think I've done. I might say that every single time I go book shopping, but it's just so fun and I feel like it says so much about that certain stage of life where you're at too. These are some extras, but I ordered these with the 2 other books that I ordered. It kind of goes with all my cozy haul. So I got this Cozy Girl coloring book. Let me know if you guys want me to link any of this. I might just link it in the description down below, but this is so cute. It's just a cozy fall coloring book. And then I love puzzles so much. Like, you guys know that's nothing new. And so I got 2 new puzzles. They're both fall puzzles. And this one is Autumn in the Neighborhood. This is my favorite puzzle company. It's called Gallison. And this one also kind of merges into Christmas and the holidays as well. And then this one just goes with our whole theme in our apartment. And it's a fall autumn by the sea puzzle. Are you kidding me? That is so perfect. I'm so excited. I love it. That is everything for my fall book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed and let me know if you go fall book shopping annually and what books you're looking for. Like, do you actually have books that you're looking for, or do you just kind of walk in and see what sticks out to you, or do you not care if it even has to do with fall? Do you just go book shopping like you would usually? I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to see you in a reading vlog coming very soon. Bye guys!